Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of October, right through to the end of November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first. The first pile will be your protagonist energy. The second pile will be any obstacles or difficulties you've been experiencing. And the third pile will be the unified energy of how things are going to work out. Also, I'll do a Celtic cross just to see who is coming your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? What are they meant to see regarding their singles love life? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay, now right now they're actually showing me in the water 2 Alsatian dogs. Okay, they're definitely Alsatians. Now this can indicate either this new person who will come into your life has 2 Alsatian dogs, or it can indicate that you are about to meet a soulmate who brings a level of security in a relationship that perhaps you've never experienced before. Or it could also indicate that your person works with animals, or maybe you do, or maybe they work for the forces or security in some way, and they also have an Alsatian dog. I'm not really sure how else to decode the image I'm seeing in the water. I mean, it could indicate that you're going to be in the park in the next couple of days and you're going to see someone with 2 Alsatian dogs. And that is a sign from the universe that your love life is about to change in some way. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. I can only give you what they're giving me. I mean, it could also be that you're going to see a piece of art that has 2 Alsatians in it. So look out for that, and it's definitely a sign for you. I'm just going to get your starting card in the Celtic Cross to see what is going on there. But looking at your chart already, I definitely get a sense here that you've not really met anyone who is strong enough to walk by your side. I definitely get a sense here that for some of you, you may have been hurt in a relationship in the past. Not all of you, but I'm getting a sense here that you're very cautious. You've got the mouse in the resistance position, which tends to tell me that you are building more confidence after a period of difficulty, or you had your confidence knocked in some way in a relationship, and that you are rediscovering yourself and reestablishing your power. And I mean, we got the 4 of Cups. You've been disappointed in love before. Yeah, the 4 of Cups there. It doesn't mean that you've been in a relationship. It can indicate that some of you have had experiences where you were hopeful that it would turn into a relationship and you got led down the garden path, or you may feel that you've connected to love in the past and it has just not been what you expected it to be. And it didn't go the way that you were hoping for and you were left disappointed. I definitely get a sense here that some of you are really disenchanted with love in general, or the options that are there in love for you, and you're feeling really like it's oversaturated, or you're bored with, the dating scene. So some of you may be a little bit closed off, or you're withdrawn briefly because you feel there's nobody out there who's really sparking your curiosity. So you may have been a little bit more of a homebody recently. This is your protagonist energy. I definitely get a sense here that you are looking for a long-term secure relationship, that's for sure. Some of you may have been more focused on your responsibilities, tasks around the home space, your family unit, maybe even purchasing a home. You may have some strong placements in Taurus also, because they had a very similar energy coming through. But the house indicates that basically you're going through a period of personal development and you've felt a little bit more in hermit mode than you've done for years. And I definitely get a sense here that you are creating a solid foundation to be prepared to meet love. Now, the house, it also indicates that you have had a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, or you've been more focused on the domestic side of life and your family unit. I definitely see that you're building a life of security and comfort for yourself. And I definitely get a sense here that some of you, you may have met someone in the past that you thought you were going to marry, or you did marry and it didn't work out the way you were hoping for. And I feel like you're trying to move past that. And even though that experience, it taught you some lessons that have shaped who you are right now, I feel like you are learning to process and let go of those experiences so that they don't hold you back, so that you can move past it, even though, you are who you are because of those experiences right now. I feel like you're stepping away from it in order to build more confidence and recognize that you are a gift when it comes to love. Okay, it's number 4, so you are mature. That is Emperor energy. You are thinking about the future. Some of you are thinking about settling down and you're making plans in order to focus on your prosperity. And I feel some of you are also making a plan to change your love life. So you maybe, because you've got the stork energy there, some of you are thinking about getting yourself in a position to get out there and meet somebody new. But right now, I feel like you have a lot on your plate. You may have felt a little bit pushed and pulled in many different directions. I mean, we are living in a very crazy time in the world at the moment. And your focus, whilst you may want love, it hasn't been fully on going after love at this time. That's the energy I'm picking up. So it may not resonate with everyone, but that's the energy I've got coming through here. Now we do have the mouse. It's in the resistance position. So some of you, sorry, they're just giving me like an energy here. Some of you have been mending your heart chakra, okay? But I also get an energy that some of you have either been unwell or gone through a procedure, or you've not been in the right space to want to open up to love, and you're doing a lot of healing and a lot of convalescing, or just waiting until you feel like you're back to best. And some of you may also feel like you have lost a sense of self, and you're trying to rediscover who you are, what you want, what you are trying to connect to in this life. They're actually showing me an image of a maze. At the moment in the water, I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading. And that can indicate some of you have been feeling a little bit lost when it comes to love. You may have felt that you've been searching for something that you feel that perhaps is impossible to find at this moment in time. But I definitely see that you will discover what you're looking for. And the universe is stepping in to bring you a surprise in love. That's what the 4 Cups is all about. Get ready for a surprise. The universe is orchestrating things behind the scenes to offer you a love like no other. Now, the maze can literally mean that you're going to go to a place that has a maze, okay? I mean, it could be that on your first date with this person, there is a section in the event where you go to, or a restaurant. There may be even a picture of a maze. I definitely get a sense that there's a physical maze when you meet this person. That's a very strange energy to get, but I mean, it could be that you go to this wonderful, lavish restaurant and they have a garden and there's like a mini maze or something, or maybe even like a painting of one. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, spiritually, it can mean that you've been on a journey to, move towards your center and then back again and out into the world. So I definitely get a sense here that you've been doing a lot of learning lessons, but it can also indicate that lots of opportunities that you've had in the past regarding love have led nowhere. And it can also indicate that you're just trying to rediscover your sense of self, or you've been searching for something that you feel you haven't found yet, but I definitely see that that will change for you. I mean, the mouse in the resistance position can also indicate some of you are really shy and that you're trying to overcome that shyness. And I feel like you've been working on that for a while, but you will overcome that energy. I'm also getting a major energy coming out here, which is you haven't met anyone who is strong enough to walk by your side. Someone who is willing to be open and vulnerable with love, someone who is emotionally available. And I definitely see that You've been holding yourself back because you are valuing who you are. You're being more discerning about the company that you keep and the people you connect to. And you may feel right now there's just no one who can offer you the love that you deserve and desire at this time. So you've just been focusing all that love, care, and devotion on you. And that's wonderful. I definitely see with the outcome energy and the stork, there are major improvements in your love life. And suddenly, everything is going to slot into place. The stork represents nothing happening for such a long time, watching and waiting until the right moment appears and love is there in front of you. So I definitely get a sense here that suddenly love will arrive. And I also get an energy here that some of you, if you've taken yourself out of the dating game for a while, I definitely get a renewal of motivation and drive to put yourself back in a situation to meet new love. Now, that could be in many different ways. It could be that you're going to try and take a course of learning, doing something for you, and by association, you meet someone new in that group. It can also indicate that you are doing something you're passionate about, a creative hobby, or maybe even traveling, doing something that really sparks that excitement within yourself, that passion, that joie de vivre, and then it sort of magnetizes your attractiveness. And I'm talking about energy, okay? I'm not talking about your physical attributes. I definitely see that you are attracting love at this time. And it's number 17, which is healing. So I definitely see that some of you are doing a lot of healing, and also you are aligning yourself with a wish. Okay, I definitely see star energy happening here for you, where you're aligning yourself with a dream come true kind of relationship, okay? And that hope is returning when it comes to your love life. Now, your first card is the Four of Cups. So that indicates that you're feeling a little bit fed up with the way the dating scene is at the moment. You may feel like there's just lots of people out there that are just not sparking your attention, or you may feel that everybody wants something but it's not love, and it just gets an energy here of you being a little bit closed off at this time. And some of you may have had experiences in the past that made you feel really unfulfilled when it comes to love. So you're kind of like, well, what's the point? Right now, I'm doing me. I'm good all by myself. I don't need anybody. Now, deep down, I feel like you do want to have a companion, someone who takes the journey of life and love with you. But I feel that has not been your complete focus at this time. And yeah, definitely, if you've got Taurus placements, there's definitely something in that reading for you, because you're getting very similar energy. Okay, you got the Devil card here and the High Priestess. So some of you are feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to your love life, and you may have felt truly helpless to change your situation at this time. They want the flipper and not the rest of the cards, is what I'm being given. And what I'm also being given here is that you will liberate yourself out of that stuck situation. Some of you may have had very toxic experiences in love in the past, and it put you off a little bit in order to focus on yourself and reestablish your relationship with your inner self. And some of you have been doing a lot of soul searching, especially with the High Priestess there. You've been in a period of spiritual development. And I definitely get a sense here that the person you're about to meet is equally spiritually evolved. They're emotionally very open, so they know what they want. They're very mature. They know that, you know, love is a very rare thing. To meet someone who is completely on the same wavelength as you, to meet a soulmate, it's difficult, right? I mean, you've got a lot of cards here that tell me that love is showing up for you. You've got the Lover's card, you've got the Page of Cups. So I definitely see that you're going to meet someone new. You're going to have a lot of back and forth conversation with somebody. And for those of you who already have kind of got your eye on someone or met someone and you're currently talking to that person, I definitely see that it will turn into something really solid, okay? It may have taken a while. Both of you are like getting to know each other, so I feel it's a very organic process, but I feel suddenly everything starts to slot into place and you end up, you know, committing yourself to this person and vice versa. So if you're talking to someone at the moment or you're curious about someone, I definitely see that love is here and that you will settle down with that person if that's what you want to do. But also I get an energy, if you have not found anyone just yet, I feel it's like on the horizon. Your cards are telling me that it's not too far away for you, okay? Now, your crossing card on the Four of Cups is the Queen of Cups. You know, I feel like deep down you have done a lot of soul searching and you're so ready to fall in love. However, one of the lessons you're meant to learn is about self-love and self-care, because you tend to be an overgiver. Whenever you get a Queen of Cups in a reading, it tends to mean that you are someone who is so sensitive, loving, caring, and kind, and you're always trying to make sure that everybody's okay. That's not just, you know, the person you love, but it's like your family or your friends. You're always there for them. And sometimes even when people don't give back, you're still giving. And I feel you've been learning a lesson about balance, okay? And also some of you tend to neglect your own needs. And it's really important to recognize that by establishing value in your life, you recognize that you are a gift and that you are lovable and you deserve a love that is nurturing, healthy, kind, and passionate, and that you're not just there to be a person's emotional crutch, okay? I'm really picking up on that energy right now, so I have to mention it. It may not resonate with everyone, but I'm just getting that sense right now. Also, the Queen of Cups indicates you are about to fall in love, but you may have felt that in the past you dealt with people who were insecure and tried to knock your confidence, or they felt intimidated by your independence in some way and they tried to shape you or mold you into something they wanted you to be. I'm also getting an energy here of insecurity. Now, this could indicate that you have been a little bit nervous or you don't really see yourself the way you are. I'm getting an energy, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, I'm getting an energy of like body dysmorphia. So some of you may look at yourself in a very different way than what you are. So I feel you're very attractive. You're highly attractive, actually. And especially since we've got the Queen of Wands here, this is in your position here. So this indicates that you are highly attractive, physically, mentally, on a soul level. You have a beautiful heart. So you really are a gift, but you may not see yourself that way sometimes. And I feel sometimes, you know, you are a little bit critical on yourself as well. So just watch out for that. That's coming through there. I feel like you have been doing a lot of healing, and I feel like you are like an empath. The energy I'm picking up on is you're an empath. So you do tend to pick up on a lot of energy, and you need to protect your energy, especially since the Devil card is here. Sometimes you may feel emotions that you're like, why am I feeling that? And you may be picking up on someone else's emotions, because I feel like they're giving me the heart chakra. Not only are you healing from something, but I feel like your heart chakra, it's like wide open, which is a wonderful thing, but sometimes it needs to be protected. Okay, so just watch out for that. You may benefit from like black obsidian or black tourmaline. Those stones will help you ground your energy, but also keep any like negative energy or overwhelming energy away. Okay, so just note that. Now, with the Queen of Cups, this is like preparation to fall in love. And some of you, especially since the Devil card is present, some of you may have fallen in love with people in the past who had addictions or obsessions. They were really intense relationships that were not sustainable because the person that you connected with was not emotionally available. But that's all about to change. And for those of you who have not had a relationship, I feel some of you may have like obsessively launched yourself into work or into your projects, or just been running away from love as well because you feel perhaps it's not going to show up for you. So it's almost like you've put it in a little box and said, you know what? It's not going to happen, so I'll just focus on my life, getting busy living. And whilst that to some degree is wonderful, I feel your love story, it hasn't even truly begun yet. So especially since we've got a Lover's card here and a Page of Cups, there is someone new entering your life, and I feel it's time to get ready, okay? Now we do have the Devil card, what is below you. So some of you are feeling really stuck in your circumstances. You may be feeling it's really hard to change your circumstances at this moment in time. Some of you, as I said, you may be feeling a bit shy, or you haven't found your soul tribe and it's really hard to just get yourself out there. But I definitely get a sense here that you're doing something bold and something different, something new for you. Okay, I definitely get a sense you're curious about something. Now, it could be something creative is what I see. It could be a new project, definitely involving words. So some of you may be thinking about joining a writer's class or a book club, or I definitely get energy, something to do with your mind, okay? Because I feel you are keeping your mind alive and excited and curious, and I feel this comes through learning. So some of you are joining either a group of people or you're putting yourself on some sort of event where you can expand your mind. And I definitely see that coming through. But the Devil card, I want to pull a card on it because it can indicate that some of you are just feeling really isolated and stuck. And I definitely get a sense here with the Page of Swords. It's like you're trying to think of ways to put yourself in a scenario to meet new love. And because we got the Page of Swords there, it can indicate some of you may think about putting yourself online to strike up a conversation, because swords are all about, you know, air, the internet, communication through the ether, things like that. We've got the Eight of Wands, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So really, with the Devil card and it being crossed by these two cards, it indicates, don't worry, the universe is going to put you in the right place at the right time to meet the right person. The Eight of Wands, it's not too far away. I feel like things are going to pick up pace for you, and I definitely get a sense some of you, especially since it's connected to the Devil card, some of you may have experienced people who come in really fast and strong, and they promise the world and they deliver nothing. Okay, I get a sense here that you may have rushed into relationships or had very passionate, intense connections with people that fizzled out quite quickly in the past. That's not going to resonate with all of you, of course, but I really get a sense that some of you have been struggling with that and you're trying to temper your energy. Remember, be your wonderful self. Okay, you don't need to change anything about you. Of course, if you're on a spiritual journey and you're learning, then that's a different thing. But I definitely get an energy here that the person who's coming in for you, this new person, they're going to love every aspect of you, even the aspects that you don't love about yourself. Okay, and I feel like you've been, I mean, we all, as humans, go through a period of perhaps not liking some aspect of ourselves. However, we work through that and learn to love ourselves fully, and that is when we are ready to fall in love. And I definitely get a sense here that you're really close to that. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune indicates a sudden change in your circumstances where you're about to meet somebody. I do feel it's important to not rush this. Okay, I would definitely say that, but with the Devil card present, it can indicate that you're about to meet someone who is Capricorn in their energy. Also, with the Devil card, some of you have got low self-confidence and you have been trying to build that. I feel like you're detaching yourself from any toxic situations that you've experienced, and I definitely get a sense here that you're freeing yourself up from the past. I feel like you've been going through a process of removing baggage. Page of Wands, you're reestablishing your sense of self. Yeah, I feel, you know, I mean, this is your card. I definitely get a sense here that you are reconnecting to who you are and what you used to love doing, because I feel part of you has neglected your own needs throughout the years. And with the Three of Swords, it indicates things have been difficult. Even if you haven't had a previous love relationship and you didn't get hurt by somebody, I get a sense here there's been hardship in life, and I feel like things have been tough. And I definitely get a sense here that you've been focusing on your true life's mission, your true life's calling, and I definitely see love coming in for you. Ace of Cups indicates the universe is stepping in to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. So I see a new arrival in your life. Now, this also indicates, I'm getting a strong energy with the Devil card partnered with these cards, that some of you need to create space in your world for love, because you may not have time, or you may have built a life that is so busy, or you may feel like you're always like on the go, pulled and pushed in many different directions. You're always multitasking, or always helping other people out. It's important to create a schedule where you can have some space for love. Okay, so some of you are looking at that. I do see that some of you are either going to pick up a new project or do something new, maybe even put yourself on like some sort of travel adventure where you do something that you are excited about, and it puts a real spring in your step. It could be the beginning of a new idea or a new venture, or even like exploring, because a Page of Wands is to explore your options. Sometimes we have to override shyness or sense of vulnerability, shall we say, and just jump in and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to that event and I'm going to put myself on that course of learning, or I'm going to do that class. I'm going to do something for me. And you're actually going to meet this person. I feel connected to that, but I need to pull a card on it, so I will. We do have the High Priestess here. It's in the past position, which really indicates that you're committing yourself to developing your spiritual gifts. And you felt a little bit like in between worlds, that you've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of questioning. And I get a sense here here that you're really connecting to your inner self, your inner awareness, and your own feelings, and you are developing your intuition to a very high level. Also, this card can indicate that some of you are learning to trust your vibes. You know, notice red flags and know what you want and certainly what you do not want. And I get a sense here that some of you, some of the things that you're thinking about in your mind are like spiritual events. Could be a community-based thing, could be a festival. Even if it's like you're planning something to travel to, I get a sense that Seven of Pentacles, so you're like... Seven of Pentacles is the fork in the road. It's a self-evaluation period and recognizing that you feel a little bit dissatisfied with your current circumstances. So you're deciding to shake life up a little bit. And I feel like you've been patiently waiting for love. And I also get this sense that some of you are just not willing to settle for second best, and that's awesome. You know, sometimes people, they fall in and out of love because they're searching for love, and even if they know that the person is not right, they try to make it work because they feel like they need to be loved. And I feel you are really strong because you've decided, you know what, I'm going to wait for the one. You're not going to just fall in and out of experiences, trying, searching blindly for love. I get a sense here that you are standing in your independence and saying, you know what, when the moment is right, it will arrive. And I feel like you're focusing on your projects, your prosperity, and your responsibilities at this time, working really hard. But I feel everything that you've built so far, some of you are like questioning, saying, you know what, it's really about time that I focus on love. So I get a sense here with that Nine of Cups that you've been wishing and you're going to get a wish delivered. The Nine of Cups indicates that everything you've been manifesting, you will achieve. Okay, you will achieve your desire and you will be content. And I definitely get an energy here that you've done, you know, an incredible job of being very spiritually aware and going through the stuff in order to like awaken or to disconnect from any baggage that is holding you back from true happiness. And with the Page of Swords there, I feel like you are curious about doing something different to shake up your current circumstances. Now, the Page of Swords, it kind of indicates that you will be talking to someone new. This is a potential position. And then we go to the near future, which is the Lover's card. So I do feel, especially since there's two pages here, pages are new energy. And it indicates that you'll be talking to someone new, but I actually feel like you're going to have two people really interested in you. I feel it's like buses, you know, nothing for a long time, then suddenly they all come along at once. So I do get this energy that you will have to choose, okay? I mean, there's going to be no competition because there is one person who like captures your heart straight away and you capture theirs. And I really get a sense that it's instant. You know, it's love at first sight. And you may not believe in love at first sight, my beautiful Sagittarians, but I feel it's going to occur for you on this occasion, okay? Now, with the Page of Swords, this is also an indication of you thinking before you act. You need someone who is a meeting of minds as well as passion. You need someone who can match you and your energy, because I'm not saying that you get bored easily, but I definitely get a sense here that you can't have someone who is like dull and serious all the time. You need someone who, you know, likes to enjoy what life has to offer. Variety is the spice of life. I definitely get a sense that this new person is very fun to be with. They make you laugh, like really belly laugh, and vice versa. And I really feel that this is a very playful relationship that's coming in for you. However, I also see that this person is emotionally available enough to want to be serious about love. So I feel there's a nice balance with this new person who's coming in. I definitely see words are important here. So either this person is a writer, or you are a writer, or you're journaling, or you meet this person on a writer's group. There's something about words and writing. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there because that may not resonate with everyone, but that's what they're showing me. Okay, I mean, it could be that your person has written a book about Alsatian dogs. I'm not sure, but they're just giving me like certain things for you to look out for that indicate you're about to meet the one, or you have met the one. Some of you may have already started talking to someone new, and I've already explained here that the energy suggests that you and this person, it looks like it's going to be very serious. And Ten of Pentacles, you'll move in with this person, and if you want to get married, I feel like the option is there. But if you have not met someone new, I definitely see that it's not too far away. And with the Page of Swords there, it can indicate that some of you have either been invited to like do some volunteer work or charity work. I definitely get a sense that this new person does charity work. But because there's so many pages in your reading, it tells me you're going to be doing some line of study. Now, this could be, like, as I said, something that you're passionate about, something creative, or some of you may be even deciding to go back to college or, do a course on something that really excites you. I feel knowledge is the key here. And we've got the near future, the Lover's card. So there's definitely a soulmate on the horizon for you, but the Lover's card used to be called the Choice card. So it's important to recognize that you will have to choose. And I feel like you have actually 3 choices, okay? And again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. One is to, continue to be a homebody and, sort of keep doing you. And I feel that choice leads to you remaining a little bit stuck and a little bit stagnant. The other option is, of course, if you are a homebody, then to be on the internet or on a dating app, and that will help put you in a position to meet someone new. And then I also get this energy of you having a choice between 2 people. So these are your choices, and those choices are not too far away. The person who's coming in, the one that you're going to meet that's love at first sight, there's something, I really need to connect to that. One moment, please. Thanks so much. I'm sure grateful. They're giving me a word. Now, this word, it sounds so familiar, like it came up in a reading before, maybe, but I can't really locate it or remember it. They're giving me the word pomelo. Pomelo? I'll spell it for you. Pomelo. Pomelo. Now, I want to say it looks like a grapefruit because there is, or an orange, maybe even. There's like a little fruit beside it. Okay. Now, I want to say grapefruit, but it also looks like an orange. So it may be the make of a grapefruit or an orange. I'm not sure. But they're just giving me that word as well. And I feel like it's connected. And it may be something connected to this person. So I'm not really sure. I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not sure how else to dissect that image that I'm being given. Now, your advice to yourself in this moment, Queen of Wands. Have more confidence in your wonderful self. You are hugely attractive and you are magnetic. And it's not all about aesthetics. Inside, you are a really beautiful person. You have a wonderful heart and you are lovable. And the Queen of Wands tells me that, people really like you. You're capable of building really strong friendships. However, in the last couple of years, you may have been more discerning about the company that you keep and you're downsizing your friendship circle. And that's not because of, you not having like friends. It's because you are having a spiritual awakening and not everybody is capable of going on the journey that you are. So you are becoming more aware of the undercurrent of life. And I definitely get a sense here that you will find your soul tribe if you are looking for your soul tribe. I definitely see you becoming more involved in like community events. And the Queen of Wands literally is about soul connections. So I feel like you are about to meet a soul connection that is so passionate and intense. And I feel this person, as soon as they meet you, they are enamored with you. They just know. Again, I keep coming back to love at first sight. And I don't feel that in every reading. Sometimes I'm like, okay, you're curious about a person and there's going to be a bit of a gap where you get to know each other. One of you maybe even separate and go on a holiday for a little while, and there's going to be like a break in between, and then you'll come back together. With this, it is all in from the very beginning. So I definitely see that you and this person, there's no messing about. It's like, we know. Let's make this happen. So I definitely see that it's love at first sight. Now, the external circumstances, Page of Cups. So someone new is arriving into your life with an offer of love. And I do feel this person is a little bit younger than you, but don't let that put you off. It could be that they're the same age or just a little bit younger, but I definitely get a sense this person is open. Their heart is open. They have a beautiful heart. They're actually really fun to be with. And I get a sense here, they're very playful, very cheerful. And this person, there's just this energy of, they have a huge smile and they cannot hide how they feel about you because their eyes and their smile just light up when they see you. Okay, so it's definitely, you'll notice something about this person's smile and their teeth. Okay, so maybe that's something that you're into. Everyone's got a trait that they like. They're like, oh yeah, I love it when they got these sort of eyes or hands. I'm just getting this energy of teeth. You're drawn to this person's smile and their teeth. Their eyes are awesome as well, but I really get a sense that they're just so warm in their face. It's just so beautiful, okay? Now also with this Page of Cups, I get an energy of you and this person, you'll actually work together in the future. Now, even if you're retired, I feel that you and this person may like kind of collaborate on a project together, whether it's a book, maybe that's what the book's all about, the writing's all about, or maybe it's something to do with like charity work. I feel like you will bond together and do something that help other people. This person is a humanitarian, and I definitely get a sense that you are too. You really care about people, and in the future, you and this person, you will do something that is incredible to help others, okay? And it's something that's really endearing about both of you, actually. Beautiful souls coming together, and I feel it's taken you a long time to meet this person, but you're meeting this person in divine timing is what they're giving me. But definitely a new love here coming for you. Now we do have the Two of Swords in the hope and the fear position. Some of you are, you know, taking a break from love. The Two of Swords is to pause. It is to seek answers, go on a soul-searching mission, but it's also to embark on new chapters, and it's about exploring uncharted territory, that you're in a period of developing your intuition. And I feel that some of you have been trying to create a lot of peace in your world, and I feel like you've not really been focusing 100% on love. And I feel some of you have this fear of meeting someone who's just going to waste your time, who's going to not know what they want, has an inability to commit, and I get a sense you're not going to meet that person. You're going to meet someone who is all in from the very beginning. Your final card is the Ten of Pentacles. So I definitely get a sense that, you know, there is commitment here. Ten of Pentacles, when you apply that to a love reading, that is about commitment. It's about marriage. It's about this person joining your family tree, your lineage, if you want that. But I definitely get a sense here as well. Some of you are kind of trying to work out what it is you want in love. You may feel, you know what? You don't want anyone to come in and disturb your peace of mind that you have right now. You may be enjoying your single life and be like, okay, love would be nice, but right now there's no one who's really sparking my attention enough to want to change my schedule to allow love in. So I get a sense that some of you are trying to like focus on you at this time. I'm just going to pull a card on the Two of Swords here, because some of you, the Two of Swords represents you having to make a decision about taking the initiative to put yourself in a circumstance to meet love, okay? I mean, the Two of Swords is literally about trying to find balance. Some of you are in a period of meditation. Things are at a stalemate, stagnancy, nothing's happening. Knight of Cups. I mean, every card that's popping out is all about love for you. So, I mean, there's so many cards, like a deck of 78 cards, and all of a sudden the Knight of Cups is popping out as well. That tells me that you are about to meet love, but you've been learning to love yourself first. So I definitely get a sense here that the pause that you've taken, whether it's because you've been unwell and going through a procedure, or whether it is that you have decided to just take some time out to go soul searching. When the moment is right, the person appears. And I definitely get a sense here that love is heading in your direction. And it is a love that is going to go somewhere, okay? Now we have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is security. But also I get a sense here that a lot of you are focusing on your spiritual path, but as well your abundance, okay? I'm just being given a message that's really like distracting me at this time. There's going to be a moment where you realize that this new person, in some way, they know someone you know. Okay? You both meet each other on your own terms, but like after about 6 months of being with this person, this new person in a high level commitment, suddenly you'll discover that you both have a person in common. Now this person could be someone in your family, doesn't have to be, but I feel it's someone that you know quite well, knows this person. However, your paths have never crossed. Okay? I'm just going to pull another card on that Ten of Pentacles for you. This is your wish come true. And we've got the Six of Swords. You're being guided to this person. Okay, Six of Swords indicates that you've been really tested, but you're being guided towards a dream come true, a wish. Okay, so I definitely get a sense here that you may be conditioned to expect the worst because of previous experiences. However, this situation, I feel it's going to lead to the best outcome. I definitely get an energy here that you have the option to move in with this new person and settle down with this person and build a life with this person and marry them. Okay, if that's what you want. But I definitely get a sense here that this person is being ushered into your life by your guides. So if you have any hunches of that you should attend an event, or that you should take that class, or some of you may be saving in order to do these things. So when you've managed to do that, then that will be the right moment. So breathe. What is meant for you will never pass you by. It's important to recognize that love is coming on in for you. Now, I'm just going to go get some final cards before I close this reading. We have the third quarter. Now, that's all about forgiveness of the past. It's about reevaluating your path right now. They want me to go one more, so I will. Okay. Just pop that there and that there. So third quarter, it says forgiveness, contemplation, reflection, reevaluation, introspection, revision, changes are required. Keep trusting. All is not lost, and adjustments. And I definitely see that that's the period that you're in right now. Okay, and then we've got the full moon, and it says blessings, blossoming, celebration, releasing what's no longer serving you, recharging your energy, doing the inner work, letting go of the past, and manifestation. And that's your outcome energy. Okay, we've also got gratitude. Okay, so I feel, there's something, this card is strongly giving me a vibe of someone you know knows this person and never thought to put you two together, but I definitely see that this person, they tend to help people. They do a lot of charity work, and I feel you're going to be really grateful that you met this new person. And finally, we've got the unexpected blue moon. So love at first sight. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's magnetic and electric. And I definitely get a sense, as you can see, the unexpected, two people being brought together. So male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. And I feel you and this person, there is a spark immediately when you meet each other. And I feel it will last the test of time. Okay, so I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Okay, so we have, the first one we have is the birch rune, all about purity, becoming, releasing that doesn't serve you. And, it's all about like birthing new ideas or reestablishing your power and basically becoming the person that you're always meant to be. And we do have a snake here. Now, snakes, they tend to be about rebirth, shedding old skin, renewing your energy, but it can, it's just popped on there. Do apologize. Hope that's not an omen. But the snake, I feel like, especially since it dropped, it's like you're releasing any trust issues. I feel like you will have no trust issues meeting this new person, okay? Because this person will not give you anything to worry about. You'll know that this person is all in from the very beginning. Now, we also have a leaf there, so this could indicate a new chapter in your life, but also it can indicate that the fall is, of course, you'll meet this person in the fall. And we have two dolphins. So we had two Alsatians at the beginning. We've got two dolphins. Now, dolphins, they also represent soulmate energy, very intelligent. Dolphins are incredibly intelligent, but they're also very playful. This is an indication, get out there and have fun. Do something that you enjoy, and you'll meet the person that you're meant to be with, okay? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They're also just giving me an energy that you will travel with this person a lot, and you'll see dolphins playing in the ocean. Okay, so that's what they're giving me there too. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians, and love and light.